Imagine you stopped chasing opportunities and they started chasing you. Imagine waking up to messages from people who already trust you, already see your value, and already want what you do. That is not luck. It is the result of a simple system that turns your clarity and consistency into a magnet. This narration builds that system step by step. Keep it practical. Keep it human. Put it to work today. Start with clarity. Opportunities do not search for perfect people. They search for people who are easy to understand. Draw 3 overlapping circles. In the first circle, list the work you can do at a professional level. In the second, list the kind of work you enjoy enough to do repeatedly without burning out. In the third, list problems people are clearly willing to pay to solve right now. Where the circles overlap, you will see the narrow space where your unfair advantage lives. It might be fast, friendly customer onboarding. It might be simple brand kits for small cafes. It might be teaching Arabic to travelers who need confidence in real situations. Whatever it is, write it in one short sentence. That sentence is the beginning of your positioning. Now give your positioning a voice. People remember one sentence, not a paragraph. Create a 10-second identity line. I help a specific person achieve a specific result without a specific frustration. Say it out loud until it feels natural. Use it at the top of your profiles, in the first line of your emails, and when someone asks what you do. The goal is to remove mental friction. If they need to think hard to understand you, the opportunity drifts away. If they understand you in seconds, the door opens. Prove it with evidence. Promises are cheap. Proof is rare. Build 3 small case studies. Keep each one in a simple format. Here was the problem. Here is what we did. Here is the tangible result. Numbers are better than adjectives. Short timeframes are better than long stories. Show before and after images. Share a 1-page summary. Record a 90-second voice note that explains the journey. Evidence makes strangers feel safe. Create a weekly value engine. Every week publish something small that is genuinely useful for the people you serve. Share a checklist, a template, a sample script, a short tutorial, or a tight answer to a question you keep hearing. Aim for something that takes 60 seconds to consume and creates a real improvement the same day. The point is not viral fame. The point is consistent, compounding proof that you are helpful and dependable. People will start saving your work. Some will share it. A few will reach out because your signal is steady while everyone else appears only when they need something. Be discoverable where your audience already looks. Refresh your profiles with the keywords your people use, not the jargon of your industry. Pin your strongest examples. Link to a simple landing page that offers one clear next step. Keep the layout clean. Use your identity line at the top and a short list of outcomes below it. Make it painless to book a call, request a quote, or download a resource. When discovery is easy, opportunity becomes routine. Collect social proof the smart way. Ask for testimonials right after you deliver a result, while the improvement is fresh in the client's mind. Guide them with prompts. Ask what life looked like before, what changed, and what results surprised them. Aim for 3 lines, not 3 paragraphs. If you can get permission to show metrics, do it. If not, highlight a clear transformation. Even 2 or 3 tight testimonials can double your win rate because they answer the silent question everyone has: will this work for someone like me? Build a small but strong network. You do not need thousands of contacts. You need a handful of real relationships. Make a 5x5 list. 5 mentors you learn from. 5 peers you collaborate with. 5 ideal clients you would love to help. 5 champions who love recommending good work. 5 communities where your people hang out. Each week, touch at least 3 names on that list with a personal contribution. Share a resource they will actually use. Introduce 2 people who can help each other. Offer a quick answer to something you know cold. Real relationships are created by consistent deposits, not by sudden withdrawals. Write messages that get replies. The best outreach is short, specific, and easy to answer. Use a 3-line structure. Line 1 shows you understand their world. Line 2 offers a precise benefit in a short time frame. Line 3 proposes a tiny next step. Here is an example. I saw your new product launch and noticed reviews mention confusion at checkout. I have a 2-hour fix that has cut checkout friction for 3 shops this month. Would a 10-minute call tomorrow help you decide if it is worth testing? Keep it polite. Keep it lightweight. Remove the thinking burden, and people will respond. Let assets work while you sleep. Create evergreen pieces that solve urgent problems. A short guide that ranks in search. A step-by-step video that removes a common obstacle. A 1-page resource list that people will bookmark. A free microcourse that previews your paid work. These assets attract strangers and move them closer to trust before you even speak to them. They also make your outreach easier because you always have something useful to attach. Ride waves of demand. Opportunities arrive in patterns. Watch seasonal cycles, platform changes, and hot questions. When a new rule, tool, or trend appears, build a simple path through it and release that path early. The person who makes sense of change becomes the person others depend on. Clients remember who calmed them when the rules shifted. Protect your time with an accept and decline policy. Not every invitation is a fit. Choose 3 filters before you get busy. Does this improve my reputation? Does it move me toward my next milestone? Is the compensation realistic for the result? If 2 or more fail, decline politely and suggest an alternative. Boundaries increase respect and leave room for the right yes. Build 4 pipelines and feed them weekly. The first pipeline is referrals. Earn them by being dependable and by asking clearly. The second pipeline is platform content. Publish something practical where your people already spend attention. The third pipeline is partnerships. Offer a tiny win to a complementary business so you both look good. The fourth pipeline is direct outreach. Send a small number of smart messages every week. Pipelines smooth the ups and downs. Craft an offer that removes doubt. An irresistible offer defines the result, the timeline, and the success criteria. Show the path. Name the milestones. Price it in a way that aligns incentives. Add a thoughtful guarantee based on behavior. For example, if the client implements the agreed actions and does not see the promised result, you will work for free until they do or give an extra deliverable at no cost. Include a quick start option for buyers who want to test you and an expanded option for buyers who want the full transformation. Choice creates comfort. Operate with visible professionalism. Respond within a day. Keep promises realistic. Communicate early if something slips. Send clear summaries after every call. Close loops and confirm decisions. Professionalism is not about fancy words. It is about reliability you can hear and see. Every interaction becomes a signal, and signals compound into a brand. Run a 30-day attraction sprint. In week 1, finish your value map, write your identity line, update your profiles, and choose a simple landing page. In week 2, publish 3 pieces of useful content and put them where your people already read or watch. In week 3, reach out to a dozen people from your 5x5 list with a personal note and a small piece of value. In week 4, package a small paid offer, deliver it to 1 real client, and collect 3 sharp testimonials. At the end of 30 days, you will not be guessing. You will be managing responses. Add a 90-day scale-up. Month 1 builds findability. Improve your best-performing content. Add the questions your audience actually types into search. Use short titles and plain language. Month 2 builds leverage. Turn your most requested help into a repeatable productized service with a fixed scope and a tight process. Month 3 builds partnerships. Choose 3 complementary businesses and create a tiny result you can deliver together in a week. Meet once, deliver once, document once, and decide whether to expand. You will exit those 90 days with momentum, not just motivation. Use stories to make ideas stick. Consider a junior designer who could not compete on big, custom projects. She niched into quick brand kits for small restaurants. She shared 3 free mini kits with fonts, colors, and a menu template. Owners loved them and posted the results. Her inbox filled with polite messages that started with, "I liked your kit and want a full package." Nothing magical happened. She just made trying her easy. A language tutor struggled to stand out. He created an airport survival sheet in Arabic and recorded 3 short audios with common phrases. He shared them on travel forums with a link to 15-minute practice sessions. Thank you messages turned into paid lessons because people had already experienced a tiny win. A freelance writer wanted better clients. He built a case study page using 3 simple sections: the starting problem, the changes made, and the numeric result. He stopped listing skills and started listing outcomes. His rates went up because the decision felt safer. Avoid the common traps. Vagueness kills attraction. Perfection kills speed. Disappearing for weeks kills trust. Niche clearly. Ship the smallest version today. Show up weekly. Another trap is copying whatever is trending. Design a signature. Use a consistent template, a consistent voice, and a consistent process. Familiarity builds comfort. Measure what matters. Do not obsess over likes. Track qualified inquiries, booked calls, conversions, repeat business, referrals, and the quality of people reaching out. These numbers tell you whether your system is attracting the right crowd. If you get attention but not action, your offer is unclear or your audience is wrong. If you get interest but not decisions, your proof is weak or your next step is heavy. Let the data guide your next test. Upgrade your outreach with clarity and brevity. Replace long bios with 3 lines. Who you help, what result you deliver, what happens next. Write emails people can answer from their phone while standing in line. Use 1 question. Suggest 1 time. End with 1 sentence that makes saying yes the easiest move of the day. Create a ladder of value. Start with a free, practical resource that solves a small but painful problem. Offer a low-priced, quick start that delivers a clear result in a short time frame. Offer a standard engagement that delivers the full result. For a few clients, offer a premium transformation with ongoing support. A ladder lets people enter at the level that matches their trust. Turn feedback into upgrades. After every project, ask 3 questions. What helped you most? Where did you feel friction? If you were me, what would you change next? Add 1 improvement per week. Over time, your process becomes smoother, your results become faster, and your reputation becomes safer to bet on. Protect your energy so you can show up consistently. Sleep, water, daylight, and movement are not wellness cliches. They are productivity multipliers. Start the day with a brief walk or stretches, a glass of water, and a quiet minute to breathe. Write your first step before you open messages. Momentum comes from 1 small, unmistakable action. When stress spikes, pause before you react. Say 1 line to yourself. I care about solving this and will take 2 minutes to reset. Then breathe slowly, walk to a window, and look at something far away. Return with a better question. What is the smallest useful move I can make right now? Opportunities prefer calm builders over frantic fixers. Use theme days to reduce switching. Dedicate 1 day to research and learning, 1 day to outreach and relationship building, 1 day to creation, 1 day to delivery, and 1 day to review and improvement. Variations are fine. The point is rhythm. Rhythm makes your effort efficient. Design small experiments. If you have a big idea, test it in 2 hours. Send a few messages. Build a tiny prototype. Run an A and B version of your headline for a week. Keep what works. Retire what does not. Small experiments beat big assumptions. Make your meetings short and decisive. When you must meet, write the purpose at the top, the decision you need by the end, and the 2 or 3 points required to reach it. Invite fewer people. End with a written summary of who will do what by when. Send it immediately. Decision velocity is an opportunity magnet. Develop a simple follow-up habit. After a call, send a recap. After a proposal, follow up on the agreed date with a one-line nudge and a helpful resource. After delivering a result, ask for a testimonial while the win is fresh. After a rejection, thank them and keep them in your value engine. Professional follow-up is rare, so it stands out. Charge in a way that protects outcomes. When possible, charge for the result, not just hours. If you must charge by time, define milestones and deliverables so expectations are clear. Consider packaging work into productized services with fixed scope and flat pricing. Certainty reduces fear, and reduced fear increases yes. Plan for ethical leverage. Leverage is turning a little effort into a big effect. Templates, checklists, and scripts are leverage. Recordings and courses are leverage. Partnerships are leverage. Systems are leverage. Use leverage that improves life for your clients and for you. When your work creates value at scale, opportunities multiply. Create a personal style. Opportunities remember distinctive voices and visuals. Maybe you are the person who explains hard things in everyday language. Maybe you are the person with clean, elegant visuals. Maybe you are the person who shows real behind the scenes. Lean into that style. Consistency creates familiarity. Familiarity creates trust. Keep a day ledger. At the start of each day, write 3 results that would make today count. At the end, write 2 lines. What worked and why. What I will do first tomorrow. This tiny practice shortens your warm-up each morning and makes drift almost impossible. Understand the psychology behind attraction. People move toward clarity because it reduces cognitive load. They move toward proof because it reduces risk. They move toward consistency because it reduces uncertainty. Your system gives them all 3: clear promise, visible evidence, regular presence. When those 3 are in place, doors open. If you need a first step, take it right now. Write your identity line in 10 seconds. Choose one micro problem your audience feels. Create a small resource that solves it in a single sitting. Share it where your audience already is. Send 2 short messages to 2 people who could open a door. You will feel forward motion within a day because you replaced waiting with building. Remember the bottom line. Opportunities love clarity, proof, and cadence. Define who you serve and the result you deliver. Display small, tangible wins. Show up weekly with simple applied value. Connect thoughtfully with a few key people and present an offer that removes doubt. Do these moves on repeat, and your calendar will change. At first, you will notice a trickle. Then you will notice a steady flow. Eventually, you will face a pleasant problem. You will not be asking where opportunities are. You will be asking which ones to accept. Hold this picture in your mind. A month from now, your digital footprint is clean. Your portfolio shows real results. Your messages are short and clear. People reply quickly. Your name circulates in the rooms you want. That future is not dramatic. It is built from small, repeated steps. Build them now. Opportunities are drawn to builders.